Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. So today's reading is to find out who will you marry and when. Okay. So this is one of the most requested pick a card tarot readings that all of you have requested me, and I found this is the right time to do it because it's been quite a while that I didn't cover this topic in my channel. And let's begin the reading. You have three different piles to choose from, as you see on your screen. And there are three different couples. See which is the one, which is the vibe of the couple that attracts you the most. And that is probably your pile. You can take your time, you can pause and meditate and see which is the picture, which is the graphic of the couple that attracts you the most. Okay, so let's begin with pile number one. So pile number one, whoever have chosen the image where, the first couple, where the couple is about to get married and they are dressed in white. So let's check what is your energy? Who are you going to marry? Group number one. Who are you going to marry? Group number one. Whom are you going to Who are you going to marry? Group number one. Okay, I see the Page of Cups. Okay. So the Page of Cups is telling me that you are going to marry someone who is very romantic and definitely a water sign. I'm getting the feeling of someone who is very artistic too. This person loves to dress up in a very they have a very fine taste about their clothes. Okay, they love to shop, they love to buy new clothes, and they like to dress up in a way that attracts a lot of attention. They would not dress up themselves in ordinary, like how everybody wears normal clothing. They have something very specific. They have a very strong taste of aesthetics and design in a way that it attracts a lot of attention. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of Page of Cups is all about, having that flair for aesthetics, having that flair for, fashionista kind of an aura. And whoever this is, male or female, I see that they have very fine taste. Okay, they're very artistic too. So Page of Cups is the energy of someone who feels a lot of emotions, and they're very romantic. They don't shy away from expressing themselves. Okay, they're very expressive, they're very imaginative, they have very strong visualization skills. They can visualize very well. I'm sure they are into some kind of an artistic field, some creative field. Could be architects as well, could be interior designers, anything to do with design. Okay, the energy of this person is very artistic. So pile number one, congratulations. It's a very beautiful life, is very beautiful. If you choose to spend it, share it with an artist, because that person is going to fill your life with a lot of love and exciting, happy, colorful energies. So pile number one, let's dive a little deeper into the personality. Personality wise, I feel that this person is a little immature emotionally. Okay, they are they have a lot of things to learn. Okay, they are very eccentric emotionally. The Ace of Wands is telling me that they're very eccentric emotionally. They haven't yet learned how to control their emotions. If they are feeling a certain emotion, they will make sure they tend to, show it a little more exaggerated, in a more exaggerated way, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so if they are feeling lovey-dovey, they will be all out. They will be very, very expressive. If they're feeling angry, they will be acting very immature, and they will be very, very fiery. Okay, they are very extremist kind of a behavior. So they haven't yet attained that skill of balancing their emotions very well. Okay, they tend to swing between the two like extreme phases of emotions, either feeling very sad or feeling very happy or very angry, or it's like those extremes. Okay, so that is what I see. They could have a temper, and they have a lot of fire in them, because I see that they have that aura of a very magnetic charm about them. They have a very fiery personality, but also balanced with a lot of water energy. So they have that the right blend of fire and water in their zodiac signs. Okay, they could be a combination of fire and water sign is what I see. Okay, they could have a strong placement of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and also a lot of fiery energy like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in either their moon signs or their sun sign. So either of them, they could be a combination. Okay, so I see that they could be a cusp. Okay, they could be a cusp. For some, I see it could be a cusp between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay, so born around 21st, 22nd of November, this person could be that genre of personalities, 21st or 22nd of November. Okay, for others, it could be a cusp between Pisces and Aries, okay, a water and fire again. And that is happening around 21st, 22nd of March. Okay, that is one birth day that I see. And anything else? Any other birth date coming into my mind right now? Leo and August, September. No, that is not happening. Leo, August, Cancer, and Leo. Yeah, this person could also be a cusp between Cancer and Leo. Okay, so 21st, 22nd, 23rd of June, sorry, July is also a possibility. So I got three birth dates for your personality, for your future spouse. And the first one is cusp between Scorpio and Sagittarius, 21st, 22nd, 23rd November. Second is a cusp between Pisces and Aries, which is 21st March, 22nd, 23rd March. Okay. And the third date is a cusp between Cancer and Leo, and that could be around 21st, 22nd, 23rd of July. Okay, so those are the three dates that I'm picking up very strongly for your person, okay, for your future spouse. Those are the birth dates. Okay, like as I'm doing the birth dates, let me quickly pick some letters to see what are the names, what are the initials possibly. So I have a bag of letters here, and quickly let me pull what letters, what are the initials of your future spouse. Okay, so I'm going to pick up three initials, three letters, 1, 2, and 3. So I have E, I have D, and I have O. Okay, so their names could start from E, okay, D, or it could be O. So E, D, and O are the three letters that stand out for me in this pile number 1. Okay, their names could start with either of these three letters. Okay, moving on, pile number 1. what occupation would they be in? What kind of occupation, what kind of profession will be will they be working in? What kind of profession? The moon. Okay, reflection. It could be media, it could be communication, it could be, acting too. It could be anything to do with media, is what I see. Pile number one, I'm getting a feeling that this person could be an actor. Um, they have a very strong skill for acting, okay? And since they are good looking and they are very charming and they have that skill for acting, they have that very magnetic aura, like someone who can attract a lot of fame, okay? I'm getting that kind of a feeling. They are into the world of illusion. They are working in this world of illusion, creating an illusion. So that is giving me strong vibes of someone who is into acting, or someone who is into art, is into creating some kind of an art form. Definitely very strong vibes for, an artistic field is what I see here. How will your relationship be with them? Ten of Wands, okay, the relationship with them could be a little tricky. Okay, it could be, since they are very moody, since they are into an artistic field. I would not I would not lie. It is it's a task to deal with a person who is very artistic and moody and have their mood swings. At times, they're very romantic and very, very touchy with you, very lovey dovey. At times, they could be a little aloof. They could be stuck with their own things in their head, their own creative blockages in their head, and that could bother you in your relationship. But overall, I don't see this as an issue, because I see this is a part and parcel of being their true self, okay? This is what they are truly, and I see that you love being around them. You will enjoy being around them. You will, their personality and their work, what they do, will bring a lot of spark in your life, will bring a lot of fire in your life, because it is going to be very, very different from what you have been used to. Okay, so I see that this brings a lot of newness in your life, and at times this newness could be a little challenging, this could be a little daunting for some of you, but it is just the beginning that looks like that. As you progress further in your marriage, I see that you will understand each other more. You will go further, deeper into your relationship, and you will be fonder of each other with time. Okay, this is a relationship that is going to grow with time. This is not something that is happening with just a fire initially and then dying out. It is going to bloom and prosper as your marriage moves forward along the over a period of time. Okay, so what else do you need to know? How is his family, his or her family, going to be with you? How are your in-laws going to be with you? Okay, so your in-laws, I see that Queen of Swords. Your in-laws could involve someone who is a little shrewd, or I would say blunt, okay, as they speak. I see this could be your mother in law. Your mother in law could be someone who is very, very straight to the point. They don't sugarcoat things, and they are very, very practical, okay? They are going to, they are never going to make you feel like you're an outsider or you are not their family, and they are going to treat you with a lot of fairness and justice. Okay, they are going to be equal with how they are with their child. Okay, so your future, they will be same, they will be treating you and your future spouse in a same similar way. So there is no difference in how they are going to treat you. So that's a very good sign. I see that your mother-in-law is going to be very practical. They are going to be very, very fair and very high in morals. Okay, so they will be supporting what is right, they will be supporting what is correct. morally, always. Okay, no matter what, no matter who it is, they will always be supporting what is morally correct, what is morally right. So that is the kind of personality I see in your mother-in-law specifically. So I see that you might not have a father-in-law. I see that this could be your future spouse could be single-handedly brought up by his or her mother, and the mother energy is very strong here in their family, in your future spouse's family. So that is what I see. Now, looking at the timeline here, pile number one, let me see, when do you feel, when uh, when will you meet your future spouse? When will you meet your future spouse? Ten of Swords. I see that you will meet your future spouse at a time in your life where you will have lost all your hopes. You will be in a state of your life where you are starting from rock bottom. Probably you will be meeting this person. For some, I see very strongly that you will be meeting this person when you have just gone through a terrible breakup, and you have been betrayed by someone. Okay, that's the time that you will meet your future spouse. Okay, this person, your future spouse, will come into your life at a state of your life where you're feeling very low. Okay, you're feeling very vulnerable. You're feeling like you can't trust anyone. You feel like your life is a piece of shit. And I see that this person is a new ray of sun, a new ray of hope in your life. And this is how this person is going to enter your life. Okay, so let's find out, when will you marry? When will you marry your future spouse? When will you marry your future spouse? Since this is a group reading, I can't tell a specific timeline, but I'll tell you what is the energy around you when you will marry this person. Okay, so that is more suitable here. When will you marry your future spouse? What will be the energy around you when you will be marrying this person? Wow, the Hierophant. I see that you will be marrying this person when you are ready. There will be no obstacles in your marriage. The moment you are ready, the moment you decide that you want to get married, I see that you will get married to this person. For some, in some love stories, you see a lot of obstacles. Like, even when a couple decides that they want to get married, there are a lot of obstacles. There may be challenges in your family. There may be a lot of orthodox reasons why you have difficulties marrying each other. But here in your case, pile number one, I see no such issue. Okay, I see that the moment you decide to marry each other, the moment you're sure of each other, the moment you get to understand that you both make a great couple, I see that you will get married. Okay, so there is no doubt about the situation. There's no obstacles around in your path of marrying your future spouse. So it is a very, very smooth and very, very pleasurable, very nice experience as soon as you meet your future spouse. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number one. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this reading, and I will move on to pile number two. Hello, pile number two. So, those of you who have chosen this image of this couple twirling and dancing, decked up in a red dress and a black suit, this is your pile. Okay, so let's find out, pile number two. Who will you marry? Who is your future spouse? Pile number two. Who is your future spouse? Who is your future spouse? Who will you marry? Three of Swords. I see that this person is someone who has gone through a bad breakup. Okay, so your future spouse is someone who has understood the value of love, who has understood the value of relationships, because what they have gone through was very difficult. Okay, They have been through a very, very bad breakup. They have been through a very a painful loss in their life. They have been through something very, very tragic. And that has taught them a lot of lessons in their lives. And that's why I see that they have matured in love. They are someone who is very, very mature. They are someone who, values emotions a lot. They value relationships a lot. And hence, they will value you a lot. Okay. So, pile number two, that is a very, very beautiful things to start with. Moving on, let's see what is the personality of this person. What is the personality of your future spouse? Six of Cups. This person is someone who, gives a lot of importance to, for them, being generous, being kind, being compassionate, or giving some kind of joy to the other person in the most simplest ways is very important, is very crucial. Okay, this person is your future spouse, is someone who prioritizes bringing some kind of joy in your life, no matter how simple may it be. No matter, it could be just bringing flowers, it could be saying, complimenting you and saying that you look beautiful today, or doing simple things that cheer you up. And they understand the value of doing such small actions. Okay, they understand that these small actions of filling someone's heart with love and kindness is the way to keep the bond alive. Okay, so because of what they have gone through in their past, I see that this is a very strong character that they have brought up in their personality. And that's one of their very, very strong strengths, that they value someone else's heart a lot. They value someone else's emotions a lot. Okay, for them, how you feel is very important, because they understand that unless you feel good, unless they make you feel good, their relationship is not going to be okay. And if their relationship is not going to be okay, they are not going to be feeling okay. Okay, so they will always prioritize your happiness and your joy like in your marriage. That is their personality. What sun sign do I see? What kind of a, if I at all see, I can't guarantee if such a card comes up, but let me see, try to find out what is the sun sign of this person. Okay, so very strongly, this is a fire sign. Okay, so this could be a Leo. For most of you, this is a Leo personality. This could also be Aries or Sagittarius. Okay, so I see a fire sign here. And I see that, over a period of time, they have gathered a lot of strength. They have worked upon their shadow self. They have worked upon their anger. They have worked upon their shortcomings. Okay. I see that the strength card is telling me that because of what they have gone through in their life, in their past, they have gathered a lot of mental strength to overcome any kind of crisis or stress in their lives. They know how to deal with stress, they know how to deal with difficult situations. They know how to calm or pacify someone who is difficult to handle. Okay, with their strength, with their mental strength, and with their kindness. Okay, so the Six of Cups and the strength card is telling me that they have the strength to tame, the harshest of beings with a lot of love and compassion. Okay, so that is what they have. That's a very, very big quality. What else? Okay, so Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands is telling me that this person is very optimistic. Okay, they are looking at the most positive side of their lives all the time. They know how to harbor the positivity in their life. They know how to reap the positive side of life, no matter how things are, no matter how difficult things are around them, and no matter how difficult relationships are. This person, your future spouse, will never fail to make you feel happy, to make you feel special, to make you feel that there is a lot of positivity in life, there is a lot of newness in life, there's a lot of enthusiasm in life. Okay, this person, your future spouse, is always looking at the brighter side of life, and which is a very, very beautiful quality of them. Okay, they never fail to bring in that spark of joy, they never fail to bring in that enthusiasm, that excitement in your life, okay, by doing small things that cheer you up. What else? Pile number 2. So most of you, for pile number 2, I see that your future spouse is a fire sign. Okay, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, either of these 3 signs. I don't see specific dates here, but your future spouse is definitely a fire sign. They have a strong fire placement in their charts, either sun sign or moon sign. They are very, very courageous and very strong willed. Their willpower is like, it's ultimate. Their willpower is so strong and nothing can stop them. They're very, very determined. They're very strong willed. If they decide on something, there is no stopping. Okay. They are very careeristic and they have very strong, high goals. They set very high goals for themselves. Okay, they have very high standards, they have very high goals, they are someone who never settles for less. Okay, so that's a very good quality. I see that this person is very, very they excel in whichever field they are in. Okay, they are very, very careeristic, and they will do very well in their professions. I don't see a specific profession here, but whatever profession they are in, they are going to excel in it, your future spouse. For some, they could be also delving into business. Okay, they could have 2 sources of income, 2 or 3. Okay, they could be working in a employment, in a job situation, and they could also have a side business, or they could be investing in something. Okay, so they have a lot of different sources of income. This person is wealthy, this person understands money, this person understands how to build relationships and how to get their work done. And the personality is very strong, their personality is very impressive. Let me find some letters to find their initials. I'll pick 3 letters to see what are the letters that their names start with. Pile number 2. What are the 3 letters? Okay, what are the initials, the first initials of their names? So I'll pick 3 letters, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me see what they are. So I have A, I have E, and I have N. Okay, so those are the 3 letters, A, E, and N. Okay, these their names could start with A, E, or N. These are their initials, first initials of their names. Okay, moving on. How is their family going to treat you? How is your relationship going to be with their family? Group number 2. How is your relationship going to be with your future spouse's family? Will you get along? What is the dynamics going to be with their family? Pile number 2. Okay, 2 cards fell. and I have the World and the Tower. Okay, so pile number two, I see that family wise, there could be some issue. Okay, either there could be two situations: either they don't have a family, and that's why the reading started with Three of Swords. They could have lost their parents in their childhood. Okay, or it's like they don't have a good relationship with their family. Okay, either or, either their parents don't exist, okay, in this world, or even if they exist, they don't have a good connection with your future spouse there, so the family is disconnected. So I see that you don't have much of communication going on with your future spouse's family. So that is what I see. What else do you need to know about your future spouse? Pile number two. What else do you need to know about you? How is your married life going to be overall? How is your married life going to be? Okay, let me see first. When will you meet your future spouse? When will you meet your future spouse? Okay, so you will meet your future spouse in an office setup, in your workplace, or anything related to work or business. Okay, so I see that you will be meeting them, your future spouse, uh, at a period, at a time frame in your life where you're feeling very financially stable and you're feeling independent. So I see that you will meet your future spouse when you are financially independent. Okay, when will you get married? So I'm not looking at a timeline because this is a group reading, but I'm seeing what is the energy around you that when you can expect this to happen. So that is more appropriate. What is the energy around you when you will marry your future spouse? What is going to be the energy around you when you are going to marry your future spouse? I see that you are going to marry your future spouse when you are, you're feeling very stable. You're not really craving for anything in life. Okay. You are definitely financially stable, and you are in a very balanced state of mind, and you're marrying this person when you are trying to take a break in your career, and trying to figure out what lies ahead if you get married. Okay, you're playing it in a very mature way. You're not just getting married because everybody around you is. It's not that energy. You are getting married to this person because you feel stable. Okay, you've started to feel a stable connection with this person. Okay, I see that there is a quite a period of time of dating involved here before you marry him or her. Okay, so this is not a sudden decision. This is a very, very long term decision. So I see that marriage is happening after quite a long time of dating. After how much time of dating you're marrying your future spouse? After how much time of dating probably you're marrying your future spouse? I see around 3 years of dating. Okay, it could be 3 years. Anytime, it could be 3 months or 3 years. 3 months is a little too less, but I see mostly it is 3 years of dating that you will be marrying your future spouse. Okay. How will your marriage life look like? How will life after marriage look like for both of you? Queen of Swords. I see that your marriage is going to make you feel very empowered. Okay, your marriage is going to make you feel that you have gained some kind of power. You feel a lot more confident about yourself in life because your future spouse gives that confidence to you. Okay, I see that you have gained a lot of practicality in your life after marriage, and your marriage with your future spouse is going to make you feel that your uh, your thoughts, your decisions, your ideas matter, because your future spouse is going to make you feel that you're important, your ideas matter, what you think is important, and that's how you will gain a lot of confidence on what you think, what your perceptions are, what your ideas are, and it is going to give you a lot of confidence overall in your life. Okay. So, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope this was helpful. And if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know in the comments section if you resonated with this reading. Okay. So, let me move on to pile number 3 for now. Hello, pile number 3. So, whoever have chosen the third image where there is a cute couple hugging each other, very warm, cozy hug, this is your pile, and let's find out how, who will you marry and when. Okay. So, who will you marry? Group number 3. Group number 3, who will you marry? 7 of Cups. Okay. So, pile number 3, right away, I'm getting the energy that this is going to be an arranged marriage. Okay. And I see that you will have you'll have a tough time choosing your future spouse. There is a lot of choice involved here. You could be confused about whom to choose because you're spoiled with choices. Okay. So that's the energy I get here. Pile number 3, 7 of Cups. Okay. But I see that your future spouse is the one who is going to shine bright out of all these choices that you have. Okay. So it's not, although you will have a lot of choices, but it is not going to be a difficult one. It is not going to be a very, very confusing one, because I see the choice is going to be very obvious. For example, you have 7 different people and they are all looking average, but one looks extremely handsome and or beautiful. So it's like that, the energy is like that. So one is going to be very, very, it's going to shine bright and sparkle your eyes. It's going to, catch your attention, and that is the one that you are going to marry. Okay. So I see a very strong Taurus energy here. So your future spouse could be a Taurus sun sign. They One thing is shining out a lot is how they look. Okay. So pile number 3, your future spouse, for sure they have something very, very specific, very, very attractive, very unique about how they look. Okay. It could be their eyes, their hair, or how they dress up, but overall they are going to be very, very beautiful. Okay. They are going to be very charming, very attractive looking. Okay. So how they look is going to be is going to play a very important, crucial role in how you meet them and how you come together. So let me see what sun signs do I see here. Okay, so I see an Aries too. Okay, interesting. I see pile number 3, very, very interesting. I see this is a divine couple. This is a divine union. I see the Empress and the Emperor standing side by side next to each other. Okay, so this is the divine couple. And I see that this is a match made in heaven. Okay, pile number 3. This is... I see that you could have a connection from a previous lifetime. You have a very strong connection with each other, and that's why probably the moment you see each other, you will know that this is your person. This is whom you are going to get married to. Pile number 3. Okay, you will recognize each other in a pile of large number of people. Okay, so as your eyes meet, you will recognize that, yes, this is the one whom I'm going to get married to. So that's the energy. So this is a Aries or a Taurus sign. Okay, I see that Taurus or Aries as the signs that is prominently standing out to me. What could be their traits? This person could be very, very strong-headed, very short-tempered too. Okay. They could have a strong mind of their own. They are egoistic and they could be short-tempered, but they are very, very caring. They're extremely responsible, extremely caring. Okay. Yes, you have a past life connection with them. Okay, pile number 3. Your future spouse and you have a very strong, potent past life connection. Okay, pile number 3. And that is coming out over and over again in this reading. So I see that you will recognize each other by looking at each other, because you will, recognize each other's soul, is what I see. Okay, let me pick some letters to see what are the initials of their names. I'll pick 3 letters from this bag of letters that I have and see what 3 letters come out as their initials. Okay, first initials of their names. Group number 3, who will you marry? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I have V, I have W, and I have R. So very unique letters, no vowels. So V, R, and W. So these are the 3 letters. Their names could start with any of these 3 letters. Okay. So pile number 3. What else you need to know? How will you meet? When will you meet your future spouse? 8 of Swords. Okay, I see that you will meet your future spouse when you will be feeling stuck in some way or the other. Okay, this is the energy that you will be in when you meet this future spouse of yours. By saying that you will be feeling stuck is some situation around you might make you feel stuck. For example, you could be feeling stuck in your career. Okay, or you could be feeling stuck with not finding the right match for you. Okay, you could be finding a match for yourself, or your parents could be finding a match for yourself for quite some time, but you're feeling stuck because you're not getting proper proposals, you're not getting the right match, and that's why probably you will feel stuck. Okay, and that's the time that you will meet your future spouse, I see. When will you get married? Okay, when will you get married? I'm looking at the situation, I'm looking at the energy overall, about when will you get married, because this is a group reading, so I can't pinpoint on a time. When will you get married? What is the energy around you when you will get married? Okay, so the energy around you is that from the stuck energy, I see that you will move on to feeling more confident, and you will move on to feeling that you are on the right path. Okay, you will not have this stuck feeling anymore. This person will propose to you, this person will say yes to you, and you will get married. Okay, so I see that this is going to be the moment you meet your future spouse, things are going to be very, very smooth. But before that, there is a lot of struggle, is what I see. Okay, you could have a lot of difficulty meeting your future spouse, but once you meet them, everything is sorted. It's like a smooth sail. It's like your eyes your eyes match each other, your eyes look at each other, and you immediately recognize that this is your soulmate, this is your future spouse, and they propose to you and it's all set. So Knight of Cups is telling me that when you will marry this person is right after when they propose to you. Okay, so very, very smooth here. How is your married life going to be like with this person? How is your married life going to be like with this person? How is your married life going to be like? Your married life is going to be like, you know, Your future spouse is always going to offer you something that you are missing. Okay, so he or she is constantly going to balance your life. He or she, your future spouse, is constantly going to give you what you are seeking. Okay, your future spouse is going to play a very important role in bringing stability in your life. You could be someone who is you know, constantly seeking something better, constantly seeking not happy, or not, you may be tending to not feel happy with your present. You may be feeling, you may be tending to feel that this is not enough. But your future spouse is making that difference in your life by making you understand that what you have is a lot. You are going to feel very, very grateful with your future spouse around. Okay, this person is going to bring you the feeling of gratefulness in your life. So that's a very, very cozy, beautiful feeling that you will have with your future spouse. uh, I see that even when times are tough, this person will always be by your side. This person will always support you, offer you love, offer you everything that you need. They will always make sure that they are attending to you, that they are paying attention to you. Even if things are difficult, even if things are tumultuous, even if things are towering at some point in time in your marriage, your future spouse will never leave by your side, will always be by your side. Okay, let me see what is the energy around your in-laws. How is your future spouse's family going to be like with you? How's your relationship with your in-laws going to be like? Group number 3, Queen of Cups. I see that your mother-in-law is going to be very loving. Your mother-in-law is going to have that very, very motherly, sweet energy, who will always understand you, always treat you like your daughter, that treat you like her daughter. And they will understand you. You will share very strong emotional bond with your future spouse's mother-in-law specifically. Okay, so that is what I see for you here, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful. Sorry, pile number 3. Let me know in the comment section if you like this reading, and I would love to read your comments. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you in another reading. Till then, take care. Bye bye.